many times we've talked in the past, you've talked about you follow the science. I think you acknowledge that the science can change. At first, you dissuaded the public, from buying masks back in the spring of 2020. You described the risk of the COVID to the U.S. Later that year as minuscule. Things change, the science changed. To your point, but in answering some of the criticism that you've received, you said, "I represent science." So are you saying there that your critics do not, and that they don't have a clue? Could you clarify that?
No, I wasn't being pejorative to anyone, and I'm certainly not. I mean, I can take criticism, and I'm not being pejorative against critics. What I'm saying, if you look at what I'm talking about, Neil, the only thing I'm saying is that it's important for people to get vaccinated, because as a scientist and a physician and a public health person, I mean, it's very, very clear the extraordinary benefit of vaccines to protect you against infection, to protect you against severe disease, hospitalization, and death. We also know that masks work. There are many, many studies now that talk about and actually prove the important preventive capability of masking. And for that, I'm getting criticized by so many different sectors that are putting ad hominems against me. And what I say that is that all I'm doing is talking science. So when you're coming at me with bullets and slings, I mean, what is it that you're criticizing? You're criticizing what I'm saying. And what I'm saying is public health based and science based. So that's what I meant when I said I represent scientific principles. And if people are starting to criticize that, you have to come to the conclusion that they're criticizing the scientific principles. That's what I meant. I wasn't being pejorative against anyone.
So the president still stands by you and what you're doing, or he wouldn't have made the reference that you're the president yesterday. I know he was joking, but he still stands by, and there's no change in that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay. I am curious as well about you personally dealing with this. I mean, you were a rock star at the beginning when this was going on. You